everybody, this is April from Knit and Kitten Crafts once again. I am very late with an update. I missed July altogether. I was extremely busy at the end of the month for July, so I didn't give you guys an update. So I do have an update for you. It's going to be a combined update with July and August all together. But this is going to be broken up into parts because I have a finish. I have a new start. I have some progress updates, and I also have a lot of haul. So we are going to, I'm going to do this in the simplest way that I can think of doing, which is going to go ahead and get the haul out of the way, put that away, and then I'll come back and I will show you guys my updates. So, haul. So one of the things that happened was I got my thread of the month from, oh, who is it? I can never remember. They're based out of Minnesota. They were in Illinois, Chicago area, but it got sold up to another stitcher up in Minnesota area. I can't remember the shop's name. I can't remember for the life of me. But I have a Thread of the Month club with them for Karen watercolors, and this is the colors that I got in this month. So, see if you can see all of them. You can. So this is Summer Fields. This one is Sunflower Seed. This is Tangerine. I'm actually seeing more variegation in the camera than I am in real life at the moment. See, this one is Umbria, which I think I already have one of these. I think my chatelaine that I'm working on needed that color. This one is Sunglow. And this one is a Sunrise. So, building up my collection of those, and then once I've got my my collection complete for the watercolors, I'm going to switch over and do the silks. I think those are the Wildflowers. So that's that one. And then Brooks Books. I got a whole bunch of patterns here. Brooks Books had a sale going on her Etsy shop for 2 bundles that I got. So the first one is the Spirit Angel series. So I don't have all of them, but I do have a majority of them that were in that bundle. So the first one is Hope. I don't have any plans to do these anytime soon, but I do plan on working on them. This one is Joy. This one is Love. This one is Peace. This one is Spirit of Christmas Future. This one is Spirit of Christmas Past. Focus. I know you were focusing there for a minute there. It's not wanting to focus like I wanted to. This one is, make sure I don't grab the picture for the next one. There you are. Spirit of Christmas Present. This one is Gretel the Gingerbread Fairy, as in Hansel and Gretel. There we go, there's the focus. This one is Peg the Plum Pudding Angel. And this one is Pinky the Peppermint Angel. And then this other series was, which one was this series? It's more angels. Except she had a little freebie, a little bonus in there of the Stitchel and Crystal Critters. I got it mainly for this penguin. Mainly because my husband loves penguins and I tend to do a penguin ornament every year, so I thought that was necessary. This one is Angel of Cross Stitch, Spirit of America, Spirit of the Bride, and Spirit of the Sugar Plum Fairy. So I was very excited to get all of these. They are going to be put away in my binders after I get done with making this video. So this is going to go over there. Got some more DMC that I needed for, I don't know which projects. I think I know if I don't. Because I got those, I got a pattern because from 123 Stitch, because, you know, I'm already spending money for thread, might as well get a pattern. So I got Christmas in London by Mirabilia. I love this. It's so pretty. And then get this out of the bag. I got some more fabric and floss and stuff, so I got some more. Got another pattern from Mirabilia, Cassiopeia. I am actually working on building up my collection of Mirabilias from 123 Stitch, so I'm just going at it. I got a Jeanette Douglas, the Patriotic Sampler. It's still in its shiny plastic bag. I got really interested in this one from when Pam did it, from Just Keep Stitching. I have a Jeanette Douglas started. I have a couple more planned. I don't know when I want to start that one, but I'm loving Jeanette Douglas. Got another Mirabilia. This is red, as in Red Riding Hood. I saw this one probably a good, like, 10, no, even further than that. I was sewing with my grandmother probably about 20 years ago in a Hirschner's catalog that my grandmother had gotten. And this was like, I want to do this one. I never got it back then. I never got it back then. So this was like one of the first ones that went onto my wish list. So I got that. Then I got the 2022 Cross Stitch Halloween magazine. I'll be honest and say that there really wasn't a lot in here that caught my attention. Let's see, I know this Sugar Skull was one of the ones that caught my attention. This weight chip here, but not a lot, to be honest, not in this one. So I may just go through this again later. I went through it when I first got it last month, and just tear out the ones that I like. So then I was prepping for, needed some more floss apparently. Don't remember what for. I'm gonna put that up here. So I'm prepping for 2023. So I like to have a project that I work on each month. Certain is, you know, small portion of it that I work on each month, so that way I know I will have at least one finish at the end of the year. So this year is the 2020 Mystery Sampler by Linen, hosted by Linen and Threads, but designed by Fox and Rabbit. So I'm going to finish that one this year. So I went ahead and looked through my patterns to see which one I wanted to do for next year, and I went ahead and decided I was going to do this one. It is a Blue Ribbon Designs Blooming with Inspiration. Let me go ahead and take that picture out of my pattern paper here. Don't know if it's going to be any better, but there's 12 sections in there, so I'm just going to work on, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, keep on going down. across and down on that. So I needed some fabric for it. So I went to 123 Stitch and got a piece of, what is this, 28 count antique white Lugana. Set 18 by 27 inches. I think this is what, like a fat half? I don't know. But it's all in DMC. Actually, no, it's not. It's originally designed for Weeks Dye Works. I'm going to do it in DMC. But there's also instructions on how to do all of these extra stuff down here. The scissor fob, case, needle book, all that stuff. I'm just going to do it as one big piece because I like it as one big piece. So that is going to be put together. Oh yeah, I got another pattern. And one less pattern. Let me go ahead and put my fabric in here so I know exactly what it's for. Put that to the side. We got one less pattern. This is from Stony Creek. It is called Christmas Around the World. So basically it is Merry Christmas in different languages. Feliz Navidad, Bon Natale, Joyeux Noel. So that's Spanish, Italian, and French. So it's not that big. It is only, let's see, 101 by 151. So it's actually, it's pretty good. And looking at the back, I'm kind of liking this one, this 010 N-Bomb sampler, which it's not focusing. Too much glare. But yeah, I might have to look at that one up. So that is all of the haul. So let me go ahead and pause real quick. I'm going to get a drink of water and I'll come back with my projects. Be right back. Alright, I am back. So I have a finish for you guys. So we're going to start off with the finish. This is Tribal Penguin by White Willow Stitching. Let me get my details up here. Tribal Penguin. I started this piece on May 19th of 2021. That would have been a Stitch Mania start. And I finished it on July 7th. And there it is. Yes, you can see me through it. So the last tribal piece that I did was a tribal frog, and I turned it into a pillow. I may do that again. I don't know just yet. I'll have to talk. It's for my husband. I do a lot of things for my husband. So I'll actually have to discuss with him as to what he wants it done as. So there's two different colors in here, so you can't really tell the difference between portions of it. So I had a white in the white part, and then a DMC variegated, I think that's 67, I think. Let's see, oh, DMC 93. It's a variegated blue in place of the black. So everything that was black, I turned into the variegated. Everything that was white stayed white. So I think that only took me 5 days. Let's check. Tribal Penguin. Took me 7 days this year. I didn't work on it last year whatsoever. Actually, no, sorry, I did. I worked on it 2 days last year for Stitch Mania last year. So that's 10, so 9. That took me 11 days to do, to be honest. So there's that piece. So let me pull up another document here. Sorry about the clicks. Okay. So, Tribal Penguin was called for WIPGO for July, as well as a new start, which I think I already started. Why do I have... Okay, so Gracious Era, which is, I don't have the picture pulled up. I just put it in here. Gracious Era was called for WIPGO for 2020 for July. So this is where it was the last time you saw it. And this is where I'm at now. Alright, so I can see it through the fabric. So last time I had just the gentleman done. So this time I worked on the lady in red, and then this the darker lady over here, and then the lady in green. So I worked on those three within the 10 days that I had marked for my WIPGO goal for this project this year. I'm actually quite pleased with it. So my next WIPGO goal for next year, 2023, on this is still going to be another 10 days. But I'm going to continue working on all the people, basically all the stuff in the foreground. And that will include backstitching if I can get away with it. Alright. So I worked on that in July. My mystery, which I worked on it this month as well, so I'm going to show that to you when I start talking about August stuff. My Fireside Fairy Tales, which I will talk to you guys about that one in a few days because I'm still working on it for August. That one I'm still working on. So the next one that I want to show you guys is my wedding sampler, and here's what it'll look like when it's finished. And this is what I consider a mini finish on this because I got all the cross stitching done on it. So this is where it's at. All the cross stitching is done. So the next time I pick this up, which I don't know when it will be, it may not be until WIPGO next year, I will be working on all of these specialty instructions, which will include, well, back stitching, the specialty stitches, and the beading. And I will be working that in order of what the design notes say. So I'm actually quite pleased with that. I got that done in 2 days in July. Hopefully I will have remembered to put in the before picture. So I'm quite pleased with my progress on that one too. And then, let's see. That was all in July. Oh, no, sorry. Finished. So 2 days in July, 2 days in August. So that was August. Alright, so I had apparently missed a WIPGO call back in May. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it until this month when I was looking at what the WIPGO calls were for August. So once I realized that, because, you know, most of the ones that were called were either done or close to being done, so I wasn't going to be spending much time on that. So I went ahead and pulled out this other piece. And that is Jeanette Douglas's Tapestry of Stitches, which is what it'll look like when it's done. And this is what it looked like the last time I showed it to you guys. Hopefully I have a picture of that. And this is where I'm at. So my goal for this was 10 days. Get my fabric right here. And that was what was on my WIPGO card. My goal within that 10 days was to get the cross-stitching bands done. So since I had the white work already done, I went ahead and did the satin stitching multicolored band there. And then I went ahead and did the two birds and the pots and the vases and the flowers. And I got that done. See, I got that done. When did I get that done? The 18th. So like a week and a half ago, if that. And that was my 10 days. I realized when I first started it, I had made a mistake. So up here in this right corner, I was working on it, and you can just barely see it there. When I started it, this leg here going down had 14 stitches. It's only supposed to have 13, and I didn't realize that until I started working across the top to get to the other side. Because I was thinking maybe I could get the crowns in and the hearts and stuff up here, the Quakers up on the top there. I didn't, but I was hoping maybe I could, so I figured I'd go ahead and put the top band in, and realized I got my 13 stitches across and was like, that doesn't look right. Am I sure I did that right? No, I counted. I got one stitch up too. Started it off got one too many stitches in that. But that was easy. So since that was where I started, all I had to do was unpick my tail and unpick that one stitch and, you know, cover it back up. So I was quite pleased with that progress. So yeah, this is a Jeanette Douglas, like I said. I am falling in love with her stuff, her patterns, especially the ones that have all the specialty stitches in it. I am ecstatic about it. So, do I want to do this one first? Yes. So my mystery stitches, the year-long sampler that I'm working on. So July and August is done. So here is, I got it off my Q-snap. Here is what it all looks like. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yes. Okay, cool. That is all of it in its glory. So let me go ahead and do this. It is no longer a mystery, so hopefully I will remember to put in a picture. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But, let's see, July consisted of, what did July consist of? July was easy. If I remember correctly, ow, needle. July consisted of the bird in the vase and the initials, and that was it. It was easy. August was just slightly more complicated in the fact that I had the little rosebud here, this motif, and the two birds, and then the initials down at the bottom there. The birds, the outer border, just about killed me. I kept on making mistakes and I couldn't figure out why I was making mistakes. I did eventually figure out why I was making mistakes because I was expecting it to be symmetrical. It is not. But it still looks good. So, September is up here, I think. No, September is down here somewhere. So there's that one. Go ahead and put that away. And then I actually had a new start. I was intending on starting this for World Cross Stitch Day, which was the 12th. It did not happen because the very first thread I needed, I did not have. Which is why one of those haul portions was because I needed that thread to start this. This is called Bluebird Quilts, I think. Oh, Bluebirds in the Backyard. This is what it looked like. So it is a needlepoint piece. I like to do them every now and then. And make sure I don't have anything there. Once I got my very first color in that I thought I had that I did not, I went ahead and started it. Make sure I'm putting it up in the correct way. That's what I got. I got the center portion started. And that was one evening's worth. It's a little hard on my hands. Caroline from Off the Grid Needle Arts also says that her needlepoint, while beautiful, is also hard on her hands. So it's beautiful pieces, beautiful threads, but it is a little difficult to work with sometimes. But that is my start. That is the very center of the piece. And yeah, that's it for right now. I have 2 more projects that I'm going to show you guys in a few days. It'll be attached to this clip, this 30-minute clip. That is my Fireside Fairy Tales, which you can see right there. I have a page finish on that, which was this past Friday. So I have a completed page, as well as a new page start to show you guys, as well as my piece that I'm working on that you can see here. I'm currently working on that one until the 1st for the new Whipco calls, which mine are, let's see, my mystery sampler, as well as my coffee and tea sampler from Artiste, which is a Hobby Lobby brand. I'll show you guys in next month's video those two pieces. You know, one of them I'll already show you anyways, but yeah, so that is it for the moment, guys, and I will be back in a few days with another clip with some more updates, and I will see you then. Bye, guys. Good morning, everybody. This is April from Knit and Kitten Crafts. This is September 1st, really early in the morning, like dark 30. I'm here to give you a little update on my Fireside Fairy Tales by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Randall Spengler. This is what it'll look like when it's done, and this is what it looked like the last time I showed it to you. And this is where I'm at now. So, last month I had gotten done with this page and started on this page. Sorry, July I got done with this page and started on this page. August I finished this page and started on this one. So this is technically page 5. It's actually page like 16, I think, for me, 14, 16. So I'm working on that final flag up here at the top. So that's page 5. Page 6 is here. So I'll be doing those two. So I'll be able to, so this month will be page 5. And October will be page 6. And that's the end of the whole thing right there. So yeah, I get to get the top portion, top row of pages done this year, which I'm really pleased about. So I'm loving the way this flag is turning out. It's just the bottom half of it. I am absolutely loving the way this fairy turned out. I like the windows. It's coming along beautifully. Absolutely love it. So that is that. So I will come back in a little bit with another update. See you soon. Alright, back with another little update. This is Love with a capital L by Papillon Creations. I'm doing this for a wedding sampler for my brother and sister-in-law. They got married in January this year. I'm nowhere near finished with this. But that's what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time I showed it to you. And this is where I'm at. So I had to move my Q-snap so that way I could get all the way over to this edge here. So I've put a piece of fabric down here over this Q-snap, this clamp, to protect my stitches here. And I got, if I remember correctly, the last time I showed it to you, I had the O and the V done, and I just needed to get the E done. Or I had started on the E, I can't remember. So I got the E done, and I started working on this little band here, and putting in the greenery to do the flowers. And then once I get that done, sometime this month, I'll work on the words up here. It'll say, is patient and is kind. So I've got a bunch of different Karen Silks. I think it's the Water Lilies brand. In different shades of red, blue, and green. No, sorry, one shade of green. And then reds and blues and pinks. And I am choosing them as I go. I'm writing it down. So that way I can keep track and keep it consistent. So let's see. Do I have it up? I do not. Sorry guys for the movement. There it is. Okay. So here is my conversion so far. I'm using Sapphire for the filigree and the inner borders here. I'm using Flosstube for which is the pinks and the flowers. Emerald for the greenery. Mediterranean for the colors. And I haven't put this one in yet, but I'm thinking I'm going to use the cherry for all the capital letters in the words. So, like the P in patient, K in kind, E in envy, and so on and so forth all the way down. So that color may change, but right now that's what I've chosen. But it'll be a little bit before I get to that. So that is all of my updates for July and August. I will hopefully do a better job at keeping track of my progress as well as my updates for my different projects. And I will see you guys at the end of September. Talk to you there. Bye.